So I just got done watching the first episode of season 2, and it kicks off pretty much where we left off with Momo getting attacked by these creepy ass dudes. But as it turns out, they're part of the Keto family, which is a family that essentially runs this village and makes sacrifices to a giant snake volcano lord that doesn't actually exist. Yep. Essentially, they have been doing blood sacrifices for the last 200 years to appease this giant snake thing to stop a volcano from erupting. But it turns out that's irrelevant because it's actually a giant death worm, as we learn at the end of the episode, a UMA. But this thing ate the Keto family as soon as it saw them, so that's quite funny. But I knew this village had some suspicious shit going on. Like, as soon as you see them, as when you walk into the village, there is actually normal people there, but this Keto family, like I said, that run the village and actually rent the place out for Gigi and his family, they were just planning on sacrificing them all for this giant snake. Again, that doesn't exist. That's just a myth. At least I assume it doesn't. Knowing this show, maybe it does. Maybe it exists alongside with this giant Mongolian death worm. I don't know. You just this show is unpredictable. You don't know which way it's going to go. But when they actually found this death worm, it was in this weird underground thing under the house, under Gigi's house, under all the talisman, in that secret room they found yesterday. And as soon as they went into one of the buildings down there, it was like a little village under the village, which is interesting. Like I said, I always love the set pieces and the places in this anime. It all feels so like surreal and weird. But as soon as I go in there, Okran starts to transform. It looks like he's transforming back into Turbo Granny, but that doesn't make any sense. Maybe he's turning into something a bit demonic. Maybe it's got something to do with the energy there. I don't know. But the place is clearly not right. It's clearly a tapped place. Do you know what I mean? Like something ain't right going on in this whole area. And Gigi did say that 3 out of the 5 spirit mediums that came to exercise this house died. So maybe that's got something to do with like this cursed energy. Maybe it's something to do with the 200 years of blood sacrifices. Maybe that creates some really bad juju or something. I'm not too sure. Also, we got a new intro for season 2. I can't lie, I really like it, but I do miss the intro for season 1. That's just fucking chaotic. I mean, I can always go back and watch it, so I don't really miss it. But the season 1 intro, I'm gonna miss seeing that at the beginning of every episode. But this one is a slapper, to be fair. Like, this new song is really good as well. It's just the absolute carnage of of the first season's intro. Just, it's got my ear, bro. Like, I keep thinking about that song. Like, it pops up in my head like once a day, I swear. But yeah, that was a very fun episode, very fun start to season 2. So let's see where this goes.